Hey everybody, I decided to go ahead. A subscriber asked for me to do a reading for Britney Spears. As we know, she just announced she's having a baby. And so I think a lot of people are really excited about that. So we are going to do a tarot card for her, see what's going on with her now. I did a little digging and she is a Sagittarius, so there's a lot of activity in her fourth house. That's her domestic sector. So boyfriend, home, family, all that. She has like a lot of luck in that area because Venus is in Pisces, and we just had a Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces, and Mars went into Pisces. A lot of activity in her fourth house of like her home, her domestic environment. Her rising is Libra, so wow, there is going to be there's a lot of activity in her sixth house too, and that is honestly, it's really crazy that that's her day-to-day activities. But then if you consider what's happening in Taurus right now, Mercury in Taurus, and then at the end of the month we have that eclipse in Taurus, and the sun is going into Taurus soon, so that affects Brittany's eighth house, joint financial matters, uh, like partners. I mean, like, there's a lot. Listen, let's do her rating and then we'll get to the bottom of it. Okay, great, cool. So let's get started with Britney Spears and her tarot card rating. What is in store for her? Oh my goodness, she is pulling some cards. Okay, so it's a lot happening, and I know that you can't see all the cards on the screen. I do personalized readings, and I use a different computer for video for that, so everything's kind of laid out differently. I'll just move it over a little more so you can see it, but at the end of the day, it really is just the message that matters. So right now she's going through this huge awakening. Okay, she's going through this huge awakening. She really hurt. So let me just show you the card. She pulled Judgment, and this is sort of like the heart of the matter. This is what's going through Britney Spears right now, and the Judgment card really, it just means awakening, basically, in a nutshell. There's a lot more depth to this card, but you can see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. The dead are rising. Gray symbolizes wisdom in the tarot deck. So what this means is she had this sort of spiritual awakening, and she's rising up. She sees. Do you know what I mean? Like, she had a moment of clarity and she sees, and whether it was spiritual, whether it was like, the moment that she found out she was pregnant, boom, awakening. Okay, I have to change my life. There's a lot of things I have to do now. My life is totally going in a different direction. All right, now interestingly, she did pull the King of Cups. That showed up in her past area. The King of Cups is so on top of his emotions. He's the most emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. You can see in the card his throne literally on top of turbulent waters. Okay, this is very emotionally heavy, and she has been going through emotional times, but she has not been she's been good. Okay, she's been in a very good space emotionally, physically, just very healthy, just very good mental activity happening there. Now, okay, one thing I do want to point out is that she did pull the Five of Swords. Okay, this showed up in her challenge area. This is all about conflict. This is all about challenges. And so basically, at the end of the day, she's going through this new awakening. She had this moment of clarity. She's going through this new life phase, and she is actually, well, the message I'm getting, she's having this internal conflict. So I don't know if it was planned. I don't know if it's too much for her. I don't know if this was overwhelming for her, because I'm getting a lot of mental conflict here. However, she could also be going through some sort of conflict with, obviously we know she's going through some family drama, but this is deeper than that. She could be going through conflict with someone else. It could also mean that she is, I'm getting like media news. I think that she is trying to shy away from that because it came on really heavy. But in any case, it's all about like dignity, right? It's all about choosing your battles or picking your battles and being the person that comes out on top. Again, a lot of the message I'm getting is mental. It's all in here for her. Okay, so speaking of what's in here, she pulled the Fool. All right, so She feels very liberated. She feels so free. The Fool is, as you can see, not even numbered. It's the 0, okay? So what does 0 mean? It means no thing. No thing is everything. This is infinite possibilities. The sun is one of the strongest symbols in the tarot deck, okay? Other than the actual sun card, it shows up very rarely in other cards. She has the abundance of the sun. What does the sun do? The sun gives birth. The sun gives life. The sun shines light on you, brings abundance. This is what she's been wanting. She's been wanting like this freedom and just taking that leap of faith. You can see he's standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world, just like his head, pulled back. He's not even looking where he's going. She's been wanting just a little bit of freedom deep down inside. She's wanting a little more. So how funny is that? She pulled the 0, she pulled the 1. Deep down inside, she's wanted this. She's wanted a new journey. She's wanted a change in her life, a major change. She's starting to make it manifest. This is what she's doing all on her own, okay? The magician has the power, has the incredible power to manifest whatever he or she wants. You can see the cup, the pentacle, the sword, the wands. Every single suit in the deck is on the card at his fingertips. He has the baton in his hand. So much growth. Oh, let me just point out also he has the infinity symbol above his head. Infinity, infinite possibilities. Like, are we serious here? Are we serious? She pulled the Fool and the Magician. Wow. So she has been wanting something different in a major way. She's been trying to manifest something. So I'm assuming it's this child and having another child and a family with her dude. Listen, this is all great news for her. The one thing that I do have to point out also, she did pull the 5 of Cups. So what does this mean? Well, let me tell you. In her near future, she's going to be disappointed about something, all right? I'm getting the feeling it's the message that it's something that she does. She's going to be disappointed with something she does. Maybe a decision she makes or something that she does. She could get disappointed with it, but there is going to be a situation that may disappoint her in the future, and it could be someone leaves her. It could be that someone, maybe she doesn't get the approval from her family, or maybe, her best friend or someone, she's going to hear some news that disappoints her. But again, remember, I'm getting the very strong feeling that it is something that she does that she's going to feel disappointed about. She's going to be like, I really shouldn't be doing this. I really don't want to do this, but it's going to happen, and it's going to make me feel really sad. But listen, and that can be just as easily as like, she could just, I don't know, turn off her social media for months. Do you know what I mean? Like, and she might feel sad doing that to her fans. All right. So it's not like anything like completely major, but it is, again, like she did out of all the cards, she got major arcana, she got, a court card, but 2 5s. So that is, we're talking about challenging conflicts. Again, I don't think it's like crazy. I think it's just going to be some sort of decision she makes, maybe regarding even possibly around her home. She could be really sad about moving. She might move to a bigger house, or she could do something with her home. She's going to be sad about it, and it's going to be a decision she makes that she might be a little disappointed in. Now, that is just the message that I'm getting. The other thing that could possibly happen is that she just hears, or something does happen around her that is disappointing, and she just dwells on it a little bit longer than she should, okay? So we are going to move to her stuff. Now, if you like this reading, it would be great if you can like and subscribe. I do. I actually do take requests. Like, a lot of the celebrity readings I've done have been requests from subscribers. So you never know. And, after hearing, Britney Spears' thing about the baby, I was just a little compelled to do it. Now, okay, we're going to her stuff. 6 of Wands. This is crazy. This is great. She's in a moment of victory, a moment of celebration, a moment in the spotlight. She's getting major public recognition. How funny is that that she pulled that? Especially because this is literally what that card means. He is getting all the recognition for his success and victories and things that he has done, right? Public recognition to a whole next level degree. Now, that is what's happening. It could be, obviously this baby, and she's getting notice of that, but there could be something like she's going to do something work-wise, career-wise too, that people are going to be like, oh my God, I applaud you, that's amazing. Or just something like personal in her life that she does, that she gets a little bit more recognition. Now, I am going to point out that she also did get the Eight of Cups. Now, so what does that mean? This disappointing situation, she's going to get over it really fast. She's walking away from it. Okay? So all this means is that she's walking away from a disappointing situation. She really tuned into herself. She really tuned into her gut, her instincts, and she's just like, you know what, that was stupid. And she's going to walk away from that disappointment. Now, it could also mean that there is something that does happen around her as well that could be disappointing to her, that she's just like, this is a little embarrassing. I'm going to walk away from it. So, anyway, that's, the cards don't lie. It's there, it's there, and it's there. Okay. Page of Cups. This is interesting. She's been looking for new love. She's been looking for romance. She's been looking to refresh that area in her life. She's been also, I think that she's working on, I'm getting the very strong impression that she's working on something, and she's going through a very creative period in her life. And this also just it is proving that she is looking at something new in terms of creativity and her imagination. She's hoping to launch something. Something is going to happen. She's not done. She's not done. Something's coming soon. But also, yeah, major love focus here. And lastly, the one thing about her that we have to talk about is the Seven of Cups. I call this the card of illusions. It just means that there may be a lot of opportunities coming her way, and not all of them are going to be great, okay? Now, if you can see this little young man here, the universe is giving him all these beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful opportunities. But if you take a closer look, they're not all that great. There's a snake coming out of one, like a dragon coming out of another cup. It just means basically read the fine print. Be very careful about what you choose and what you think is going to lead to your success. Again, remember, she really has to trust her gut. But in any case, listen, she has manifested exactly what she wants. Now, what the next step is how she handles it and moves forward, and how she approaches these new opportunities. That is the reading for Britney Spears. All right. So again, if you enjoyed this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe, and I will see you at my next celebrity reading. I also do weekly and monthly tarot readings for every sign. Tune in. Thank you for watching.